Joe Hopkins here, and today I thought I'd give a listen to the top metal songs on Spotify. I looked it up. They have a top 200 metal songs. I'm not going to go through all 200 of them. I personally am an old school metalhead, right? I grew up with Quiet Riot and Motley Crue and Black Sabbath and Judas Priest. All that kind of stuff, you know? Metallica, Megadeth, Anthrax, Slayer. The old school stuff, right? Over the years, I've found I liked a lot of the metal stuff as it moved through the 90s and early 2000s. And at some point, it kind of, I don't know, man, drifted away from stuff I like, you know? At some point, around in the 20 teens, a lot of the stuff coming out, I'm like, not really into it. I'd find stuff I really liked, you know, but it just got less and less, right? And thought I'd take a look at what's hot now, because I haven't really checked it out in a while. What's hot right now? The top of the metal charts, heavy metal. And I know a lot of the stuff I grew up listening to, a lot of that metal would be considered like more hard rock now. You know, it was metal then. What would Motley Crue be now? I don't know if they'd consider it metal. Metal's gotten kind of, I don't know, man. It's sort of an elitist thing now for some reason. It's got to be really super hard and heavy to be metal. So I'm going to put on my headphones. I got headphones, you know, and let's check it out. Let's go to the computer here. All right. We've got Kool-Aid by Bring Me the Horizon. That's number 1 on here. Let's give it a listen. Okay, so, you know, gave it a little bit of a listen there. I like the album art, that like Kool-Aid Man skull thing. That's pretty cool, right? I like that. That was pretty good. I like the intro. I like the kind of techno feel to it. Kind of reminds me of Linkin Park a little bit. You know, I like the singing. I like the song. I like the breakdown there. Yeah. I dig that. I can dig that for damn sure. So let's see what we got next here. The Summoning by Sleep Token. Okay, they're number 2. Let's give it a listen. Okay, well, Sleep Token, right? Not super familiar with their music, but I've heard it a bit. I like that, though. I do. I'm digging this so far, man. I like the intro. A lot of bands, I get tired of like the breakdowns that they do in them, but so far that was a good one. I like it. I like the breakdowns they did. It was yeah, it's good. I like the melodic guitar solo. I like the guy's voice. Overall, yeah, I can dig that. I can dig that music. I like this so far. I think metal got better again at some point. That was very progressive. You know, changing time signatures reminds me a lot of Tool. And I dig that. I dig the very off-kilter chord progressions and, you know, coming in and going out at odd times. It's cool. I thought that was pretty neat. I do like kind of a progressive feel to stuff a lot of times, if it's done well. And that is definitely done well. I dig that. So, all right, man, let's see what we got next. VAN by Bad Omens Poppy. Let's see if this is any good.
Violence against nature. It's strange to create something that hates you. Now your mannerisms, I'm already level with good. I know your words a second and I know your imperfections, baby. Happiness is an illusion, it's an analog confusion. You are nothing more than a thought. Illusion is to reality for good. You've been running from me, that the dirt all second coming in. Violence against nature.
Okay. I had not heard of this band before. I like that. That's really cool. Yeah, it's got a real dance club kind of feel to it, but with, you know, the heaviness, and I don't know if that is that you know, like techno, or is it metal? I don't. It's on the metal charts. Don't anybody complain to me about who's on here. All right, this is the what's hot right now on Spotify. So says Spotify. I'm digging that. That's, yeah, man. I could dance to that. I like it. I like the sound of it. I like the techno feel. I like the voice. Her voice is good. It works well with this. That's pretty cool stuff. I like the imagery too. The picture they have on there, a chick with the sword. That's pretty cool. I like that. I think that's some good stuff, man. Yeah, maybe it's not for everybody. I don't know. Is that metal? Is it truly metal? But I dig it. I'm digging that. All right, what's next? Seeing Red by Architects. All right, I think I've heard of Architects. Let me. Well, Architects, I liked that. That was pretty good. I'm realizing a few things about metal at the moment. Like, I'm trying to make it at least as far into these songs to get to a guitar solo, and I'm finding that not a lot of that going on anymore. Everything's very rhythm heavy. It's all about rhythm stuff. It's all about a lot of times rather complicated rhythm stuff. This not as much, but I've noticed that, and I can dig that. I can dig the moving into more like rhythm-based music. And I dig it. I can also really, at this point, tell how influential Linkin Park has been in the hard rock, heavy metal scene over the years. Like, my God, everybody's taken flavors of that. This one had some punk flavors to it, which I like. You know, I really dig that punk rock kind of feel, and they have that you know, it's not like it's got the metal angry, but it also has a little bit of that punk angry too, and I dig that. You know, yeah, I really like that. That's a good song. I like the singing. I like the rhythm guitar playing. It's heavy as hell, but still has like a beat to it. Like I kind of got away from metal when everything just became growly, can't understand a thing they're saying kind of stuff, and everything's just, I don't know. It's gotten cool again, where it's heavy, but you can understand them and you can dig the song, you know? I'm digging that. All right, so what do we got next? Barely Breathing featuring The Current from Ashes to New, Against the Current. I don't know. It's a couple people on there. Let's see what that is. Now you're leaving. I'm the one who's bleeding. And I'm the one that played the fool. Let you feed me to your demons. Who's bleeding? Cut out a piece of me. Now I'm barely
Truth, 'cause I don't run away from you. You sold the lie.
You were my world, but my head was in the stars. But then you burned me out.
All right, I don't need to listen to as much of that to know that meh. That's like who's it also featuring? Christy Costanza, and I guess that's the female singer I heard on there. That honestly feels like a mediocre Linkin Park ripoff. Maybe you guys like it. Maybe some of you do. For me, that's like, well, it's well produced, it's well played. That really left something lacking. I don't dig that at all. Like, not really. Maybe that's not their best song. Maybe they got better stuff. But I don't know. That felt like it's leaving something lacking. I got bored. That was kind of boring. So I'm going to go to the next one and see if that's any good. There's Fear and Letting Go from I Prevail. Okay, let's check out I Prevail.
I push myself a little closer and I'm creeping inside. Goodbyes, no it to the edge. So intoxicated with the ache. Gonna lead to losing.
Okay, another one. I don't need to listen to any more of it. It's okay. If that was, if somebody were playing it, if that was like just on, somebody else was playing it, I wouldn't change it. I'd be like, okay, I could listen to it, but it doesn't really tickle my dick. You know what I mean? It's like, it's okay. It's okay. But hey, man, it's in there. It's like number 6 on Spotify right now, so obviously people like it. Not really my flavor. So that's, you know, yeah, the first 4 were great. These last 2 are like, let's see what's next. Motionless in White, Sign of Life. Okay. Let's take a listen to that.
Starting again, 'cause all you let you in. Out of control, but I bring it to the core. On acid, pain, I sink or run.
Okay, so yeah, man, when I said I can tell how influential Linkin Park has been, yeah, oh my God, yeah, very influential. That one, it's not as good in my opinion as the first couple I listened to here, but it's definitely better than the last 2. I like that one. I do. Something about it is, you know, stirs me a little bit. I could listen to more of that. I could. All right. But yeah, again, it's like my God, I like it when you can tell somebody's influences, not when they're almost like a copycat of the band. That is just, they're trying to be Linkin Park. And come on, man. Don't try to be Linkin Park. You could throw flavors of that in there, be like them, but not, it's like they're trying to be them. And that's been, you know, there apparently are a lot of bands that are just, I don't know what to say, man. You know, even back in the day, there were bands I didn't like, you know, but this, okay. That one, I could listen to more of that, though. That's okay. Let's go to the next one. Blinding Faith by Knocked Loose. Let's see if that's any good. Okay, so I like that. Yeah, that is the kind of metal, like this screamy, just noise-driven stuff that I don't usually enjoy, right? But there are some exceptions. I'd say this is one of the exceptions. If I was in the mood for that kind of music, sometimes I am. And that's one I would listen to. I get the impression that they really liked System of a Down. I get those flavors, but without it being like too much like it. You just kind of get the feel of that. It's kind of like they're doing the screamy metal, but with that like off-kilter flavor to it. I dig that. I like the changing tempos. I like the sound of it. It just that tickles me. I like that. I wouldn't listen to that just all the time, but when you're in the mood for that, it's good to know a couple bands that you like that are like that. And I dig that. I could listen to that again. I dig it a lot. All right. Stormtroopers by Sabaton. Oh, man. I know a guy that loves Sabaton. I think I've heard too much of them, but I'll give it a listen. I'll give it a listen.
It must come to an end. A few will transcend. This is lightning. There's no time to mourn. A glimpse of the future. It's a shock to infiltration. The first violent escalation. Now initiative gained. Advancement sustained. Lead expose the reinforcements. Destroy.
Okay, okay. I'm way more familiar with Sabaton than I'd like to be. Because like I said, I work with a guy who loves Sabaton, right? So I work next to this guy all the time. He plays Sabaton all the time. This is basically cheesy power metal for history buffs. If you're not into elves and wizards, you're more into like World War II stuff. Yeah, that's the music for you. I do like it. I'll be honest with you. Wait, I think make sure that's still on. Holy crap, man. I ain't touched it in a while. There we go. Is it still? Yeah, it's still recording. All right. Yeah, if you're into World War II stuff or that kind of thing, that's the music for you. It is cheesy. Power metal is cheesy, but it's also fun. And I do find Sabaton to be fun. I love the guitar work, to be honest with you. The sound of it, it's the kind of stuff I dig. I do dig power metal, as cheesy as it is sometimes, just because it is fun. It is cheese, but we all like some cheese sometimes. Yeah, I think for a while there, I'm glad I haven't worked with that dude for a little bit, because I was Sabatoned out for a while there. But I do like them, right? I could do with maybe something other than like the war stuff. Not every song could be about World War II or the Russian Revolution or whatever the hell it is. That gets old after a while. I can't listen to them that much because it's all the same thing. But when you're in the mood for some good power metal, yeah, they're up there. If I was making a good power metal playlist, I'd put them on it. And I'd listen to it because I like them. If you're into that kind of stuff, they're one of the best, in my opinion, of that type of music. So yeah, kind of nerdy though, but when isn't power metal kind of nerdy? You know, I can live with that. We all got our inner nerd. I dig it. All right, so what's next? Whore by In This Moment. All right, that could be interesting. Let's give it a listen.
Begging for more. You probably thought I wouldn't get this far. You thought I'd end up. So how can this be? You're praying the lie and the tie you created. Now that you're hooked, it's all becoming clear. And all your trust that you placed on us. So much is what that means. I can be your. Let me tell you something.
All right, so I have heard that song actually. Now that I hear it, I'm like, okay, I thought I recognized the name of the band In This Moment, and a couple of my coworkers really like this band. So yeah, I've heard this song and I dig it. I like the song. I like the band. I like her voice. I like the groove to it. I like the song, you know? That's pretty good stuff. So there, that's the top 10 metal songs on Spotify right now. Right now, as of, what day is it? September 10th, 2024. If, you're watching this in the future and you're like, what day is today? That's what it is. And I dig it. I can dig that. I know when you see this, it will be the future, but as I'm recording it, it's today. So anyway, I think that is, that's some cool stuff. I like what I'm hearing other than a couple of songs. The majority of that top 10, I dig, what was it? Barely Breathing was like meh. There's Fear and Letting Go is meh. Signs of Life is okay. The rest of it, I liked it, right? 7 out of 10 is pretty good. I could dig this playlist. For a while there, everything in metal, I'd look up what's hot, and it's like I didn't really like much of it. It's changed again. I dig a lot of what's out there now. And that's cool. It's cool to like stuff again. You know what I mean? But every genre of music has its ups and downs. There have been times when I really love pop music and times when I don't. There's been some times when I really like hip hop and times when I'm like, meh, not really into it, right? But yeah, I like what's on the metal playlist, at least today. I can dig that. And I hope you guys dig it too. That's my opinion on it. I think metal sucked for a while and it got better again. That's what I think. But that happens with every genre of music. But even the period of time when it sucked, there were people that liked it, right? And that's cool. You like what you like, man. A lot of people don't like the old school metal that I listen to, right? It's not heavy enough. It's more like hard rock. Yeah, well, that was heavy at the time. Anyway, yeah, I'm digging that. And you guys should check out stuff like this. Just find whatever's hot right now and see if you dig it. Doesn't matter how old you are, you can still like new music, right? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Subscribe to my channel and check out my album, right? There's streaming links below, and in a sec here, playlists come up. One of them says, I Didn't Get a Memory. That's my album, and I hope you all dig it. And I love you guys, man. Peace out, baby. Bye-bye.